started in 1984 as a custom ticket writing business and quickly grew as people asked for custom printing. By about 2010, more than 50 to 60% of our screen printing work had been moved from the screen department and into the digital. As that grew and we took more market share within the West Australian market and from national, we saw the need for us to move forward again with our equipment. The FB7600, as we all like to call it here, the beast was then commissioned in early 2012, has been on our floor now for about 3 weeks and has thus now taken about 90% of all of our screen printing work is now produced in the digital department on our XP2750, FB6100 and our FB7600 you can see behind me. This is the first 7600 machine that's actually been implemented into Australia. I saw the need for the machine to be commissioned in Bokay for us to move forward and keep us as the leaders of digital print technology in Western Australia and in Australia to help us to achieve our goals of growth to increase our percentage of market share. The HP Print Care package was a massive factor in the procurement of the machine. Basically allows us at any time in our shift to be able to contact a HP technician. By simply pressing the F7 button, we can contact through video link and they can actually remotely come into our machine and actually find fault, remotely diagnose issues and then instruct our technicians and our operators to fix that fault. And also one of the major benefits against the competitors when we looked at the other machines of this nature is the upgrade paths that came with the 7600. The increased speeds, the quality of the machine and the new FB225 inks, which is the Green Guard inks. We're in an area here in Western Australia that's within what's called the Swan River Trust. We are very conscious of the environmental impact, and one of the reasons again we moved away from screen printing with the solids and the acrylics that were as wastage from that. The ink has better adhesion levels, meaning we don't have to prime our core flip. This means that when we're cutting, finishing, you have less cracking or chipping of the ink, which is a major benefit to us and the end user. There is less setup time and there is less overruns in the machine of this capacity. It met all of our capacities for production in relation to turning things around in the time factors that we required. So this is allowing us now to capture more of a market that we didn't have previously. The only machine that will be in Australia with a multi-load table will be the Bokay Group's FB7600. This allows us to do multi-sheet printing. We could set up to 4 individual sheets of AO posters and produce those at up to 50 or 70 beds an hour, which is just unheard of in the digital production. A big feature is also the hot folder. So with variable data, if we have different locations or regional areas around for our multinationals, we can do certain specials based on a generic profiled poster, but each location can then have 50 of this, 20 of that, 30 of this and 20 of that. The explosion of outdoor printing in the industry at the moment is at such a point that with this particular machine, we are looking for a 40 to 50% growth within the next 12 to 18 months. And my vision for Bokay is to remove the remainder of our analogue screen printing that is just behind the wall behind me and to implement another 7600 platform within 24 months into the Bokay Group, thus increasing us from a medium-sized business to one of the largest businesses in Australia to really put us at the forefront.